guys. Hi guys. Welcome to Cancer season. Let's get into it. Here we go. One more time. Everybody's feeling fine. Here we go now. That's pretty much what Cancer season is all about. Pretty much. All right. The giggles, the funs. The giggles, the funs. The giggles. We have the King of Cups. And the Six of Pentacles. Guys, a lot of this is coming from coming back to self, coming back to feeling at home, coming back to feeling like yourself again. Aww, you see that water? And the Pentacles. I feel like some of us are being very harsh. I feel that some of us are being very harsh with ourselves because there are a lot of emotional childhood trauma that is coming up, and some of us are not taking it very lightly, so that it is important that we keep ourselves lighthearted. Here we go, one more time. I feel like Cancer season, if you just let yourself sit in your inner child, and also having to honor your inner child, you guys. Do not forget to honor your inner child, because when we ignore that part of us, we're ignoring the rest of us. We're ignoring like all of us. Very playful energy, very colorful also. First card that came up, the Ace of Pentacles. Ew. I feel like this calls for a new relationship with self, with the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like that calls for a new hobby, that calls for a new, perhaps maybe a trip somewhere far away with a loved one, a friend, your family, the world. You see what I mean? Travel. Cancer season is very sweet. Coming out of Gemini, I hated Gemini season. Coming out of Gemini season, it was just all like a fog. It was just all like a blur. It felt very suffocating. And coming out of Gemini season, going into Cancer season, I felt renewed. I felt like I was like rescued or something. Hierophant. I want to bring up for the Hierophant right now, what I'm picking up with this, don't listen to other people's opinions about you. This also has to do a lot with honoring our inner child. Just because you're 30, just because you're 40, and you are acting playful, creative, you know, a little bit of like childish, it does not mean that you're not valid. Other people's opinions does not do anybody justice. It's not to listen to. They can have the opinion, but it doesn't mean take it. You know what I mean? Do not take what is not yours. Do not keep what does not feel is right for you, because it's not yours. Take what is and then leave the rest that is not. Period. You know what I mean? Cancer season will show you that, I feel. Four of Pentacles. Money rolling in pretty quick. Summer is here, lots of jobs opening up. Summer is here, lots of activities to do. Summer is here, time to volunteer. I am not rhyming for a reason. Four of Pentacles. A lot of that inner child, you guys. I feel like a lot of us is saving that, our inner child. Good. Shit. Save your inner child. And make that money. Make the money, honey. Make that money, honey. The Hermit. Wow. Guys. That's good, though. It's good that we're facing it head on. Some of us are just so freaking willing to grow. Some of us are just willing to outgrow the trauma and coming back to our inner child and having to feel who that really is. Do you know what I mean? I love that. I love that energy. Thank you for bringing that. Up. Here we go, one more time. Everybody's feeling fine. If you know that song, we're friends. If you don't, I've got this feeling that a lot of that harshness that is coming at you, all right? A lot of this harshness that's coming at you because of all of that inner child that's coming up, we're having to overindulge. Take it as when we feel great pain, are you going to be self-destructive or are you going to be creative? Are you going to be destructive or are you choosing to be creative? Are you choosing to get yourself out of it instead of having to go against it? If that makes sense. Queen of Cups. Flourishing, coming out of Gemini season, coming into Cancer season, glowing for some of us. And then some of us are just not very good, man. Not very good. I'm getting this feeling of unease. It's not a very pleasant feeling. Six of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, the last two. Here we go, one more time, everybody's feeling fine. Do you remember that song by NSYNC? Who was your favorite NSYNC member? Mine was, of course, Justin Timberlake and JC. I had the biggest crush on him. I was a pop fan. I had Mandy Moore, I had Britney Spears, I had Christina Aguilera, I had 98 Degrees, posters all around my room. When I was a kid, I was like 8 years old, maybe. I had Jessica Simpson. I don't even know why she made it on my wall, but she did. She's cute. She was hot. So I was like, oh my god, she's totally cute. Pink also. God, I fucking love her music. I try not to cuss on here, but sometimes I can't help it, guys. I'm just very passionate when it comes to stuff like this. You see what I mean? Inner child. Coming back to inner child. Very nostalgic. You might be at the beach right now watching this thinking, oh my god, Kimberly, I was just singing that song. No, don't lie. You weren't. You really weren't. But inner child. Some of us are being very playful, even more with our kids at this time. I love that, guys. Thank you for bringing that up. You guys are being very creative with having to create new toys. being creative in your home space for your children to play around with. Whatever it is that you're making, it's incredible. You should share it with the world. You could be like creating like a fort, like a really dope ass fort for your children. At this time, you're probably like in your tree house, talking, laughing, having peanut butter sandwiches with some milk. Damn, that sounds really good. My favorite fruit when I was a kid was probably papaya. I still do. I love papaya. What else? What was your favorite fruit? My other favorite fruit, I don't know why, but I never really liked apples. Like, they're just boring. Like, I know it gives you natural energy and all that stuff, but like, it's just boring. It's nothing to it. You eat the fucking peel. Like, it's stupid. I like bananas. Bananas is good. It's also good for you. I like rambutan. That's a very exotic fruit from the Philippines, I think is where you get it from. Rambutan. It's called rambutan. Rambutan. Get it straight. I'm never going to get to this reading because I'm just feeling nostalgic at this time. I don't think we should even continue doing this reading, you know. I just gave you an overall energy of what Cancer season, what I feel Cancer season is. But I think that it has a lot to do with having to remember a lot of who you were when you were a kid. And that's something to really sit with, you know. Be willing to sit with it too, you know, because when you go against it, and you probably will, all that harsh energy that you're feeling, you could possibly be feeling at this time because there has been a lot of pain coming from that, or there was a lot of pain coming from that. Our generation has been exposed to a lot of trauma, so it's understandable. But our inner child just wants to express itself. And a lot of us is not letting it express itself because we're too afraid of what people might think. We're too afraid of what, you know, people might say about us or the way we express ourselves. You know, even if you're an adult and you're acting like a kid, you know, you're gonna get somebody to look at you weird and judge you for expressing yourself in that way. I don't think you should take that very personal, and I don't think you should take anybody's opinions about you at all. You know, when we express our inner child, we feel free, as we should, especially in this place. It's the only place we can actually feel ourselves when we allow ourselves to open ourselves up to it. Just dozed off. When we allow ourselves to open ourselves up to it, you know, that is when we feel everything coming at us all at once, you know. And yes, you're having to like brace yourself. Holy shit, like this is a lot for me to handle. This is very painful. I was treated this way when I was a kid. I was, you know, done this. I was bullied. I was done. Yes, all of that is coming up. All of that is coming up for a reason also, because perhaps maybe this time around, it is time for us to heal from it and not go against it. Because when we go against it, it is also affecting our physical. our physical health. It is also affecting our mental and our emotional health, so emotional stability. We don't have a sense of emotional stability because of all of those heavy emotions that we have been carrying with us ever since we were kids. That's a lot. But we can let it sit there and fester, or we can come out of it feeling brand new, loving ourselves, and really having to honor our inner child. I say honor our inner child. I like that choice better. I'm gonna make this simple and short and funny and whatever. I hope everybody finds Cancer season as easy going as it is, as purposefully as it is, and as solid as it is. Feeling at home, coming back to yourself, but most importantly, feeling at home. I hope Cancer season brings you exactly just that. Bye guys, I will see you later.